Good morning, Toddler One. Welcome back. I missed you guys. I hope you had a wonderful Shavuot. Did any of you go outside on Shavuot? I went outside and I got really hot. You know what that means? That means summer is coming. Who loves the summer? You know, when school first started, the weather started to cool down a little bit. And the leaves on the trees were turning red and orange and yellow. It was the fall time. And the leaves were falling down from the trees. And then it started to get really cold outside, which meant winter was coming. Do you guys remember the winter when there was snow and we made a snowman and we wore hats on our heads and scarves around our necks and gloves to keep our hands warm? And then when the weather started getting warm again, that meant springtime was coming. And in the springtime, the trees were growing leaves again, and the birds were flying, and the butterflies were flying, and we saw different insects crawling all around, the caterpillars and the bees. And now when the weather starts to get really hot, that means it's summertime. Now let's think of ways that we can keep cool in the summertime. Now, first of all, it's very important to drink water so that your body stays healthy and you don't get too hot. And you can also go under the shade of a big tree, a tree that has branches and leaves that blocks the sun so that you don't get too hot. And other ways, you could go in sprinklers. Who likes to run in the sprinklers and cool down? Or if you have a pool, you can jump into a pool. And my favorite is to go to the beach. Did any of you ever go to the beach before? The beach is a large area by the ocean. Say ocean. Good job. And it has sand and water. I'm going to show you a video of the beach. This is the sand here on the bottom, and that's the water and the waves. You see that? The waves splash down, and you can swim in the water with your mommy or your daddy to stay safe. And you can play in the sand, you can dig holes in the sand, you can make a sand castle. And all along the bottom of the ocean, there's sand also. And today, we're going to make a beach craft together, okay? I'm gonna grab all my supplies and I'll meet you back here in a minute, all right? See you soon. Okay guys, I'm back and I have all my things with me. We are going to make our beach on a paper plate. So if you have a round paper plate, you could use that. Otherwise, you can do it on a regular piece of paper, construction paper, okay? Then I'm going to use blue, the color blue for my water. I have dot art, but you can also use crayons or markers, or you can even use blue construction paper if you want. I don't have sand in my house, but I have sugar, and sugar feels a lot like sand. So I'm going to pretend that my sugar is sand, okay? Now when you walk on the beach, under your feet you usually step on seashells. Seashells can be different sizes. This is a small one. This is a medium one. This one is big, but it was broken. And this one is flatter. Seashells can be different shapes and sizes, and I'm gonna pretend that my pom-poms are seashells, okay? Now, inside of the water, in the ocean, animals live. And some animals that live there are fish. So I cut out 2 fish to put in my ocean. And there's also something in the ocean that's kind of like leaves. But it's slimy. It feels slimy, and it's called seaweed. Say seaweed. So I made some seaweed leaves to put in my beach, okay? In my water. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take our blue dot and we're gonna paint the top half of the plate or your piece of paper blue, okay? And that is the water. Okay, now I'm going to take glue and I'm going to pour glue on the bottom part of my plate, okay? Look. Let's see if this glue comes out. Here it comes. And if you have something to spread the glue around with, that would help. So you could spread the glue all around the bottom of your paper. Okay, and then you're gonna take the sugar, which we're gonna pretend is sand, and you're gonna sprinkle it onto the glue. See that? Okay, now let's see. What should I put next? I'll put my seashells on the sand, okay? So I'm gonna put some dots of glue on my sand. And I'm gonna glue my pom-poms to it because I'm pretending my pom-poms are the seashells. Just like that. And now I'm gonna glue down my seaweed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you guys count with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. And now my fish need to swim in the ocean. I'll put one fish over here and one fish over here. And the fishies can go swimming. 1, 2. Look at that. I made the beach, the ocean. I can't wait till the summertime comes and it's hot outside and we can go to the real beach. That's gonna be fun. See you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.